What's going on, guys? Andrew here with yet again another natural reaction. The only reaction channel out there that says oui, s'il vous plaît, to new music. Also the reaction channel that encourages you folks out there to open yourselves up to something new. I have, and it's certainly been changing my life thanks to you little rascals. So go down there and click that subscribe button. Let's be internet friends. You can also support me on the Patreon, or you can even follow me on the Instagrams at The Real Natural Reaction if you feel so inclined. Anyway, if you clicked on this, you know you've stumbled upon New Artist Day on the channel. Woo! New to me anyway, artists. We've got Lomepal up. If I'm saying that correctly, I apologize if I'm not. I believe it's Lomepal, something like that. Lomepal, either way, he is a French artist. I think he's a rapper. Not exactly sure yet, but we'll get into the Wikipedia in just a few seconds here, but I'm excited about it. Not only is today a new artist, but it's also World Appreciation Day, which is another reoccurring theme on the channel that I'm going to try to incorporate this year. So subscribe and let's be friends and leave us some things you want us to react to. Special shout outs in those comments like Lily or Leone _ MRY all the way out in France. How's it going? I appreciate you. She's the one who let me know about Lomepal, talking about a great French singer / rapper. And yeah, she really likes him. So hopefully we'll really like him too, but I appreciate you out there watching. And this one's for you, Leone, if I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. But she mentions a couple songs, talking about his, wait, hold on, let me see here. What's the album called? Oh, he's got a nice record called Flip, apparently. She mentions a couple tracks, Sur les Sols, Un Peu de Sang. I know I'm not pronouncing these correctly. I apologize. The point is we are internet friends and you folks are opening me up stuff I never would have checked out on my own, and I appreciate you. 70s, Evidement, Dave Grohl, which is an interesting title of a song, which I kind of want to check out. My Cousin, Flash, and Brian Herman is a very good one that she mentioned, which is funny because I actually looked that up. I was like, who's Brian Herman? Apparently he's a skateboarder sponsored by, what is it, like Baker Skateboards or something, which coincidentally was my favorite skateboard company when I was growing up skating. But apparently, I don't know, I listened to that one. It was actually a cool, like, it had a nice beat to it. Dude was flowing, sounded like he was rapping, and there was like a cool skate video to go with it. And I already checked that one out before I checked this out. So go down there in my description and I'll leave a link for you to check that out. But today we do have, what's this song called actually? Regarde-moi, which I believe stands for Look at Me. If I'm saying that correctly, Regarde-moi. I believe the title of the song today is called Look at Me, and I'm pretty excited. And last but not least, with the shout-outs, apparently FTBLM down there, or FDTBLM down there says, great reaction once again. Phineas is amazing, and he's responding to Break My Heart Again by Phineas. If you want to react to more Billy, react to 61818, an unreleased song. There's also a French rapper, Lomepal, who's pretty dope. I'm sure you'll like Bacane, or I'm not even gonna pretend like I can pronounce that one, but they gave a couple suggestions as well. I think there's English subtitles available, so no problem for the lyrics. Anyway, great reaction, smiley face. Well, hey, smiley face back to you. I appreciate you letting me know about another new artist, Lomepal. Speaking of a new artist, I got the Wikipedia for this fellow up here if you'll indulge me for 2 seconds, and apparently his name is Antoine Valentinel, born December 4th, 1991 in Paris, better known by his stage name Lomepal, as a French singer, or French rapper and singer from the 13th arrondissement of Paris. Not sure what that means. Let's hover above it and see what 13th Paris is. One of the 20 arrondissements. I'm not saying that correctly either, but I'm learning something new today, of the capital city of France. Nice, interesting. Maybe Leone can let us know, or some other French folks out there. Let us know down in those comments. Anywho, he has released 5 EPs and 2 studio albums. Flip, released in June 2017, and Jeannine, released in December 2018, were certified double platinum by the SNEP. Which of course is the National Syndicate of Phonographic Publishing, which I knew right off the top of my head and didn't hover above. Anywho, his stage name comes from the fact that his friends always thought he was sick because of his pale complexion, hence Lomepal for the Pale Man. Apparently Lomepal means the Pale Man. That's pretty hilarious. We got a whitey up in here. Sick looking whitey. Just kidding. Anywho, his first stage name was Joe Jump. All snap. And his friends with the Belgian... he's friends with the Belgian rapper Romeo Elvis. Ooh, never heard of that cat. Maybe we should check him out as well. With whom he collaborated on the song 1000 Degrees Celsius for Lompal's album Jeannine. And with that, I'm gonna say that that's a good enough intro for me. And I've got Regarde-moi, the official music video up here, if you'll indulge me in that. This will be my first listen on the channel, at least. Like I said, I listened to that Brian Herman song. Sounded like the dude's flowing. Sounded like he's like fast speaking with the raps. So I do have the auto translated English subtitles up here, so I'm not sure how close they're gonna be, but I'm here for Lomepal today. Hopefully you are as well. I appreciate you watching if you're still here. Actually, why don't we take a look at this sucker? Go down in this description, make sure we're not missing anything. And of course it's all in French, so it's not like I can read it anyway, but maybe some of you folks can. Looks like he's talking about his album Jeannine. Yeah, I can't read French, so unfortunately, I don't know, but looks like it came out November 6th, 2019, and almost has 6 million views already, so more than just Leone has been checking this fellow out, and I'm excited about it, so I'm gonna full screen this bad boy. But thank you folks once again for continuing to support and watch the channel. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy my content. Let's get our first listen to Lomepal. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly as well. I apologize if I am. Better be good. Looks sad or something.
Qui a dit qu'on le referait une autre fois? Bien sûr qu'on a des skills, bien sûr qu'on s'amuse bien, mais pas besoin de le dire à haute voix. Profite de maintenant, c'est simple comme au revoir. Je connais mes talents, ton corps, mes lèvres, un matelas. Bientôt, je sens plus ma langue.
Hold on. First of all, you should know that it's definitely going to take me a couple times to catch all these lyrics and stuff, but this is like the same thing that I noticed from listening to the other Brian Herman. The cat's got some dope beats, and it almost doesn't even matter what he's saying to me right now because this dude is just like flowing. It sounds pretty cool. French is a super cool language, by the way. Also sounds a little hint of sexy, by the way, as well, which I'm pretty sure that's like a well-known thing in the world, right? But I gotta say it's pretty true. But yeah, this already has me moving and a grooving, if you ask me.
Je connais mes talents, ton corps, mes lèvres, un matelas.
Body on my lips from a mattress.
Je sens plus ma langue, mord le coussin au cri, à toi de voir. Oublions les langages communs, me dis pas à quoi tu penses. En nous j'ai tellement confiance, regarde-moi jusqu'à demain. Bruyant quand nos montées s'accordent, comme deux avions qui décollent. Oh non, regarde-moi jusqu'à demain.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope video too, like the close-up of the sweat and then it turns into this dope scene. Wonder where this is filmed, by the way. This looks pretty dope as well. By the way, it didn't really say anything. I guess it said he's a rapper and a singer and stuff like that. Does he mess with making his own beats? Because that's what I gotta say from the couple little clips that I've heard so far. Like, this dude's got some dope beats as well. And I do like this language. Just gonna take me a couple times to catch the lyrics, but I'm into this. Let's crawl into this fellow's sweat, shall we?
Regarde-moi jusqu'à demain. Regarde-moi.
They're making out up in there.
Jusqu'à demain. Regarde-moi.
How dope would it be to be like making out in the middle of that boat, by the way, in the middle of wherever that's filmed? You know where that's filmed, by the way? Let me know down in those comments. But apparently, these guys are going to town on each other's faces up in here. Getting sexual, you little rascals. Apparently, look at me. Look at me kiss this girl in the boat right here. Interesting. Cool video, cool song so far. Love that.
Le temps passe, le désir passe. Je suis pas sûr qu'il est bien fait.
Did you see the little tarantula that was crawling up his arm and stuff too? And then he like realizes he's like looking around and sees the world on fire. Is this like him paying attention? Like all eyes are on him and he's kind of in his own little bubble, not even realizing that the world is literally burning around him or something like that? I don't know. Like I said, gonna take me a couple times to catch these lyrics. Time flies, desire flies. I'm not sure he did well. That goes ahead.
S'avançait d'un pas.
Might be weird.
Elle refuse puis elle cède un peu. Ça
Translations
va les
too.
rendre fous comme la bougie d'anniversaire qui s'éteint pas. Bien sûr, il s'agit pas de nous.
Hold on, pause. Let me go back a little bit. I think I missed something here.
Ça va les rendre fous comme la bougie d'anniversaire qui s'éteint
Birthday
pas.
candle.
Bien sûr, il s'agit pas de nous. Ces histoires, l'amour est pile. Baise-moi avec de l'amour et pile. T'es pas très belle, mais t'as beaucoup de charme. J'ai encore du miel sur les lèvres, je suis un goujat. Qui peut se moquer durant toute l'après-mon-gaine? Ce monde est froid comme ok. Glisse-toi entre mon corps et la moquette. Oublions les langages communs.
Man, he's going really fast. Lots of words for me to try to catch, party people. But like I said, the beat is sick, and like the way that he's flowing with these words are freaking, I don't know, just pulling me along and I don't know, captivating me or something like that. I don't want to like keep repeating that, like, oh, it doesn't matter what he's saying. Like if he was saying like, let's murder everybody, that wouldn't be cool. But like it almost doesn't even matter the words, because it's like literally just making me move and stuff. And isn't that where like music hits you first, right in the heart or right in the soul somewhere? First, it has to get you moving. Then we figure out what it's about, kind of deal. But this is super cool. I'm glad I checked him out. Let me know what this ranks on your Lomepal scale. Lomepal? Let me know also if I'm saying that incorrectly. Or what else we should check out from him next, because I'll probably check him out again. He's cool.
Ce monde est froid comme ok. Glisse-toi entre mon corps et la moquette. Oublions les langages communs. Me dis pas à quoi tu penses. En nous j'ai tellement confiance. Regarde-moi jusqu'à demain. Bruyant quand nos montées s'accordent. Comme deux avions qui décollent. Oh non. Regarde-moi jusqu'à demain.
Look at me until tomorrow. Whoa, so I feel like there's like a slight hint of like a sexual vibe going on. Look at me till tomorrow. So is he on the search for like a lovely lady friend or something like that, or significant other to kind of spend some time with? And it's almost like seems like nothing else matters outside of what's happening between us right here, right now, kind of deal. Am I on to something? Let me know. Subscribe if you feel me. If you don't, at least tell your mom to on the way out. I'm gonna keep going. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that is probably what he is referring to, because right after I said like, ooh, maybe he's spending some alone time with a lady, then literally legs spreading and stuff multiple times in the video. Not even just as like a sexual thought or whatever. This is like a really cool video. These are some dope shots. Like it looks like high quality, which is cool. It always amazes me that there can be like this many different artists that I've never heard of in the world and stuff, like clearly doing big things and stuff, putting out videos and stuff like that, touring and stuff like that. So I can't thank you folks enough for opening my brain and heart and mind to things all over the world. Anywho, let's keep it going and get sexual. That, or is that just a bad translation? 2 months of madness. Not sure what he's talking about here, but definitely still grooving. Yeah, that's dope. Oh, I thought that was like a small room or something, but now that I'm seeing it, she's like laying across the city and stuff. Wow, they made that actually look pretty realistic. It was to show you a little green screen, a little lighting and stuff like that, right? And color correction. Man, that looks pretty real. Interesting. Still kind of trying to figure out what all these lyrics are about and stuff like that, but it's to be expected. I don't speak French. I apologize. Let's finish this sucker up. This is interesting, though. Like a UFO coming down? Whoa, I don't get that last part. Why was he looking down? He's not gonna jump or something, is he? He's like looking around. Maybe I'll just have to go back and catch these lyrics. Maybe I'm missing something, or perhaps I'm onto something. I don't know. Either way, we're internet friends now, so you should probably subscribe to the channel and let me know. I'll even have to give Lomepal, let me know how to freaking say that so I don't say it incorrectly next time. I'm sure some of you folks are mad at me. But I might even have to give him some of those. Ew. 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 My only regret is that I don't know French because I'm probably missing some bars or some other clever ways he's going about saying things and stuff like that. But I like the vibe. I like the vibe of the beats. I like how he flows. Even getting some sexual vibes up in there. I'm feeling it. I'd check him out again. Let me know where this ranks on your Lomepal scale. And also, if you're new to my channel, subscribe. Let's be internet friends. Follow me on the Instagrams @TheRealNaturalReaction, or you can even support me on the Patreon and submit official reaction requests if you feel so inclined. With that, I'll leave you to the rest of your day. Have a good one, and I guess I'll just catch you on the next Natural Reaction.